You guys know what day it is? It's Tuesday. What kind of day is on a Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. Okay.
So we had a great story today, and this was about how Taco Bell is jumping on the World Cup fever bandwagon, saying, listen, we know with every victory, there's also defeat. And so you've got half the fans are cheering, the other half, going home depressed, upset, all kind of things. Taco Bell saying, we're going to give you support tacos. Yes. You can have a support taco to get you through the pain of your team losing. And so it opened up an interesting discussion today.
It sure did.
It did.
So, I mean, tacos are universal, right?
Yes.
You can use them for any sort of occasion, right? Are you happy? Tacos. Are you mad? Tacos. Sad? Tacos. So it's a multifunctional food.
Yes.
But so it got us talking about, you're really, really sad, but there are actually like, a taco can't make some of these so-called like punishments from other countries whose team loses.
Right.
I don't know if a taco will make this better.
I don't know if it's like, it's we say punishment. I don't even know how you would describe it. So
punishment. He goes punishment. So I'm like, what do you mean?
So you're right. Their team, they canceled their charter flights back home. Said, no, you're going to lose the World Cup before the round of 16?
What?
No charter
This is
flight.
for real?
You got to fly commercial. And then South Korea.
Uruguay's a long way.
And then South Korea, they said, you know what? Okay, we use taxpayer money because it funds a national team. That makes sense. But because we use taxpayer money and you guys underperformed, we're going to launch an investigation because the citizens of South Korea need
an
to know.
investigation because they lost?
Yep.
I mean, every country takes this seriously, but
this is the headline. I'm going to read it to you verbatim. South Korea president calls for government investigation into team's early exit.
Who was slacking off?
Okay,
Coach
so here's
Hung Mung-go resigns because of it.
Oh my
question.
gosh.
How does South Korea, and again, I'm sorry, like I don't follow the World Cup
They're good.
religiously, but like how do they usually perform? Do they usually make it to the knockout rounds?
They shouldn't have lost to South Africa, that's who they lost to.
Oh. Okay.
So that's who they lost to.
Okay.
And
Do you think any like global betting markets have like?
That's what I was about to ask.
You know
how all this
wasn't even
stuff's
thinking
going down
about
with the
that.
NBA?
Yeah.
What if something similar was
What's going
happening
on
with
here?
these guys? We're going
Is
to
that-
throw
what
the
is-
game. Now we're just speculating.
What does gambling for the World Cup look like not in the U.S.? I'm unfamiliar with gambling laws in other countries.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does that look like?
true.
Do they also have mobile sports betting, like for
I
soccer?
don't know.
Or for
But
I got
I mean,
some illegal
you can
sports
still
betting.
be betting within this country.
Yeah.
Of
I mean, they are here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not speculating. I'm not accusing. I'm just
thinking
questioning.
that could be a factor.
Yeah, it's like what are the reasons for an
I
investigation?
can't even believe this.
I can just see another country because, I'm most well versed in gymnastics, right? And so countries when I was growing up, Russia and
Oh, yeah.
and China to an extent too, but like kids are taken away from their parents or like they go to like gymnastics school for their whole lives. Like they don't see their parents at all, and so it's like
It's like the baseball academies in the Dominican Republic.
It's like that. And so I think that their families, like I think they get paid by the government to basically, so there's a whole bunch of things tied in there. So your success is so vitally important to your family, to the country, right? Because they are investing everything in you. So I wonder if in South Korea, it's the same of, and I don't know about their soccer training, but they might be looking into what does your training look like? What are your coaches doing? That's what I think of investigation. I'd even think about TEDS, which kind of actually makes more sense instead of just what are you doing? Like, why are you a bad coach?
I mean, you can look into the leadership or the training that went into it, but to
Right,
like
that's what I'm
to
thinking.
penalize the actual players or like in Uruguay, we had you a limo to bring you home, but because you lost, you got to get your own ride.
Yeah.
Uber, you got to get a bus or something. What?
Which
Do you
I'm
think they were
curious.
on? Like, sorry, go ahead, Ted.
I'm just curious as to like if there's any further reasoning to like the charter flight just being like, nope.
I mean, no, it's
that?
more like you guys don't deserve to fly charter.
Yeah,
And I
that's
should
what it
point out,
feels like.
it's not the whole entire team going back. Some of these guys are going back to their European clubs, right? Some of the guys are going to vacation in the United States with their family, friends. But I mean,
So that could be a
until this is
logistics
proved
change.
otherwise, I mean, we're talking about we have CBS reporters on this. Tom Fornelli reporting this that cancel the team's charter flight home, made players
it's
fly
giving-
commercial after getting eliminated at the World Cup. And to be fair, like Uruguay didn't even make it into the elimination rounds. They finished third place in a group that they should have been able to advance out of.
Got it.
which is a massive
surprising.
disappointment. I mean, like,
It was.
think about the disappointment we would have as United States fans had the USA not even made it out of group play.
Yeah.
We would have been really upset.
But we're not as fanatic as other countries are. And I started thinking
Not for
about
soccer, no.
No, not for soccer. I started thinking about this, when Germany lost, right? Because that was surprising.
Yeah.
Was what fans do you think would throw the biggest fit if their team lost, like right now? I think about when go back to the NBA Finals recently.
Yeah.
When the Knicks, what was it, like game 2 or 3, when they lost, I felt like they were burning New York City down.
Yeah.
Those fans went crazy when they lost. Thankfully, they won at the
countries
end.
teams?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
like
thinking
which
countries.
one?
Like
Who
Think of
Right.
Ghana,
The Germans-
because we literally had a witch doctor who cursed the other team.
That's a good
No,
point.
yeah,
was
but,
one fan. That was
Ghana's,
one.
Ghana's
I would
not
think
like
Brazil,
a favorite.
like that's a favorite.
Brazil was on the cusp of losing last night. I would say for me, it's got to be Spain.
Yeah.
Spain,
What about
Spain. I
France?
think Spain, France, England, the big
maybe.
ones right there. I mean, if they had done what Uruguay did and didn't make it a group play for any of those, like Brazil, you talk about Spain, England, France, not making it out of group play,
It would've gone postal.
unacceptable. You're talking about a coach like same as South Korea, resign immediately, resign. Don't even wait for the firing. You know what's happening. You're resigning.
This is giving kind of like if you're a parent and you planned on giving your teenager a car for their 16th birthday, but then like right before their birthday, they mess up royally. Like who knows what they did?
yeah.
Like just something to burn the bridges, lose your trust, and you're just like, you know what? You don't even deserve a car.
Yeah.
But you were like telling them that you were going to give them
Here's
the
you
car.
some new shoes.
But then you just
You can walk.
don't. They get a bike.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's giving to me.
The only thing that I feel like is comparable to this for USA sports, and we kind of had it when, not this past World Cup, the one prior to that, where the USA failed to qualify for the World Cup. That was a big letdown. It was like
pretty
Josie
bad.
Altidore, Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan, their last hurrah. But I don't know if you guys remember the 2004 Olympics for men's basketball. We got bronze that year. And that was the first time that we had gotten bronze since NBA players were allowed to compete. And that is what spurred the new dream team. Remember when you had like LeBron and Carmelo and all that?
Yeah.
So it's like a sport where you're supposed to have success
Yeah.
and you don't. Yikes.
That-
But yeah, I don't know if support
that's it.
tacos
Support
helps when
I
you
don't
get
think that will
tacos.
fix it. I
Love you
just
so
bump
much.
off a
I just
charter
want to
flight.
know if they booked like American, United, or
Yeah,
all the
right.
coaches.
Yeah.
just
Are they
on-
all on their phones?
Yeah.
I've got so many miles with this airline.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
that's just a logistics change, though. It might look worse on paper than
No,
it actually
no,
is.
Ted.
I think it was. I think
With
they
the
were sending a
national team?
message.
Yeah.
Okay,
like-
Ted. Do you think it would be a logistics change here if the Carolina Panthers went to Tampa Bay and they ended up losing a game where they're supposed to win, and all of a sudden
They were
the
like-
team flight is, hey, good luck, guys. Get back on your own.
So
Come on, Ted.
No, the
Come on,
logistics change
Ted.
I'm saying is the Panthers are all coming back to Charlotte, right? If
Right.
the players are going to different locations, it might be a different destination than
Stop gapping.
had they gone to the next
They got a
round.
charter flight, Ted. They're going
It
back.
was already booked.
Not
So,
all
like,
of it, right.
And then you lost,
Is
and
that
you're
like a
telling me.
celebratory charter flight back?
No.
Is it
No.
to the next
I think it was
round?
to
Yeah,
get
they
them
operate.
to. I think it was
Ted,
like, hey,
Ted,
we're
the
gonna
eternal
fly
optimist.
I'm
Maybe
just-
it's just
maybe it's a turn to flight,
Maybe
just
they
in
didn't mean
case.
to be petty. Maybe this is like, when the Chiefs were like winning every Super Bowl for the past couple of years,
Yeah.
and then this year they sucked. It would be like it would be like them saying like, y'all sucked it up for this playoff game. You didn't even make it to the playoffs.
Oh,
You can
man.
fly.
They were-
Spirit.
Oh,
Imagine sitting Spirit.
That's after they
You know,
closed.
it's
All right.
almost like making
Rest, bro.
it's almost like making
They were
your
making a
future
mistake.
wife eat ice cream outside of your new car. It's intentional. It's not logistics.
what?
I feel like that's a good time.
Wow,
I think that ended out great for everybody involved.
man,
Not for Jess.
it's like that.
She's still mad about it.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.